Hello chess friends, here is a move today and this comes straight from the game of the great Grandmaster Nigel Short. As you know, he was one of the best players at one point and he has played some really beautiful and beautiful games and some brilliances as well. Especially his King Walk game is quite famous. But even this one, I really like this game because of the way it ended. So there is a spectacular finish to this game. So this was Nigel Short playing white against Stefansson in 2002. It's white to play and win the game. So I want you to pause the video and find the entire continuation from here on till the last move. See if you can do that and try to come up with the moves. Try to come up with a solution. Alright, so I hope you guys have paused the video and found the move e6. So white plays e6 here. What's the point behind this? Well, obviously we are either threatening take on f7 or simply to push forward, which is the more bigger threat, to push forward with e7 and attack the rook at f8. And can it be captured? Obviously cannot be captured because, for example, if pawn takes pawn, then we have the beautiful move rook takes f8. That's a very simple checkmate. The pawn on h6 covers the g7 square, so king has no escape. So going back, black obviously cannot do that, and in the game he played rook to e5. So again, how will you continue here? And as you were calculating, did you find the move that white played here? White in this position played the phenomenal move bishop to d5, sacrificing the entire bishop. So this what's the point of this? Let's see he plays something like b3 for example. Then we can take on f7 and this is already tremendous. So a black will be in quite a trouble. He cannot capture on f7 because then will simply win a piece. If he moves his bishop somewhere, we can either take the pawn over here or just some other move, and white is actually crushing here. So going back, the bishop has to be captured. So Stefansson takes the bishop. Pardon me for that. Yeah, in this point, Stefansson captured the bishop, and as white in the position played e7, attacking the rook in the corner. And Stefansson is already in a hopeless situation. Obviously, he's a piece up, but it's not for long. White is soon going to capture that rook, and he'll definitely be much better. So in the game, he played rook to e5, and he was still dreaming of some sort of a drawish endgame. Maybe he was thinking of holding on, but in fact, there is a move. There is a spectacular finish again that Nigel found here, and that just puts an end, terminates the game entirely. So if you find the move, you can find the move. Just pause the video and try to find the brilliant move here. Alright, so here comes the move. Nigel played rook takes on g6 and that's a check. So what happens if the king goes in the corner? Well, we simply capture the rook and that would be a very pretty checkmate. Okay, so it cannot afford to move. The rook has to be captured. And now you can see we can either capture the pawn, capture the rook with the rook, or we can simply promote, and that will be a checkmate. All right, so this is terrible. It cannot be allowed. What happens if the h pawn takes? Well, did you spot it? It's a very simple move, h7, and it's a deflection. The king either has to capture or move forward. In both cases, white is completely winning. So for example, if that's taken, we can take the rook and that's a winning position. If the king comes forward, it doesn't really matter. We just take the rook again, and after king takes, here comes the girl, and again we have a completely winning position after this. So bishop to d5 was quite a move that Nigel found here. Especially he must have calculated this move much earlier, when in this point, it was in this point where he exchanged queens, and I'm sure he must have calculated this move much earlier. So bishop to d5 was an absolutely beautiful move that Nigel found here, and hope you find this move instructive, this game instructive, and do like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. More videos are on the way. Bye.